Okay, we're on Shevuot, Perek Daled, Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the fourth chapter of Masechet Shevuot. So I made you a little chart, because in order to understand our Mishnah, you have to see, okay, the last two Mishnayot in chart form. So we learned that the Mishnayot, in the last two Mishnayot in chapter 3, they delineated certain different categories of the application of Shvuat Ha'edut and Shvuat Shav. And one of them was, what was the sex of the person? And so we said these two apply to men and women. And whether it applied to rechokim or krovim, relatives or not, or strangers, and both of those apply to rechokim and krovim, and whether it applied to ksherim upsulim le'edun, and both say ksherim upsulim, and did it have to be in front of Beit Din? The answer was no. Could it be? Did the guy have to make his oath, or could somebody else be mashpia, and the guy would say amen? And we said either one. All of these were the same. So our Mishnah is going to continue, obviously, and talk about a third kind of shvuah, which is called Shvuat Ha'edut. What is Shvuat Ha'edut? Shvuat Ha'edut appears right above the section of Shvuat Bitui in Vayikra Perek Hey. Because remember we said Vayikra Perek Hey, O Nefesh Ki Tishava Levate Bisvatayim, and then we learned that a person who made this false oath, Shvuat Bitui, then he had the Korban Olav Yoreh. Go up 3 psukim. Nefesh Ki Techata, a person who sins, Veshama Kol Allah, he heard the voice of adjuration. Who ate? He's a witness. O Ra'a O Yada, he saw something and he knows something. Im lo yagid v'nasa avono. If he shall not tell, v'nasa avono, then he shall bear his sin. I.e., if a person knows edut, and the guy comes and says, "Hey, I want you to come testify for me that Joe Blow owes me $100," and he says, "I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that." He says, "You swear that you don't know anything about that," and the person takes an oath. That's called Shvuat Ha'edut. That is the Shvuat Ha'edut. That is not. That is Shvuat Ha'edut. For which we'll see the korban, the issur is, if you do it b'shogeg, you have a korban olav yoreh. Says the Mishnah, Shvuat Ha'edut no heget ba'anashim v'lo b'anashim. But it only applies though, since they're talking about bringing edut, testimony, that's ultimately going to appear in court. So this Shavua only applies to someone whose testimony be meaningful in court. So therefore, men gave testimony, not women. So therefore, this Shavua no heget ba'anashim v'lo b'anashim, for men and not women. B'rechokim, it only applies if the person who the testimony is about a non-relative. V'lo b'krovim, if you say, do you know testimony about the fact that that I owe your brother or whatever, you could say no, it doesn't matter. Even if it took an oath, it's not a Shvuat Ha'edut. B'ksherim, only for viable halachically kosher witnesses. V'lo b'psulim, and not non-kosher witnesses. And what are those? Sulei edut ninu, and so what's that? Psulim kagon chay be'mitot, person who's chay of execution. If you're lashes, or a thief, Iku Rishayim. The Rishayim and a Rasha can't testify. The same thing is true, okay? Those people who are viable witnesses, and the bartender explains, people who are not viable witnesses are like gamblers, people who are professional gamblers, like we learned in Masechet Sanhedrin. Okay? Bifnei Beitin. ושלא בפני בית דין, מפי עצמו, מפי אחרים, אין חייבים עד שיחברו בהם מפי עצמו. Let's read it again. בפני בית דין ושלא בפני בית דין, מפי עצמו. So now we said, remember, if the guy himself volunteers the Shevuah, he says, I take an oath, I swear I don't know your testimony. Then, or this is Rabbi Meir, בפני בית דין ושלא בפני בית דין. It doesn't matter if he's in front of beit din or not. But, מפי אחרים, if someone else is giving him the oath, אין חייבים עד שיחברו בהם בבית דין. He's not chayav until he denies his knowledge of testimony in Beit Din. So says Rabbi Meir. So Rabbi Meir says, mipi acherim is only in Beit Din. But mipi atzmo is whether in Beit Din or not. The chachamim say, mipi atzmo mipi acherim. It doesn't matter whether it's on his own voluntary oath or he's being given an oath by others. Einan chayavin ad shiachberu behem bebeit din. You're only chayav if you do it in Beit Din. Why? Because let's go back to the pasuk. It says, Im lo yagid v'nasa avono. It has to be im lo yagid only if in the place where it really is meaningful, meaning the oath and that he doesn't know testimony exempts him from testifying and will exonerate the defendant. That's only in Beit Din. So that's why the Chachamim say it has to be Shvuat Ha'edut can only be in Beit Din. Let's go back and look at our chart. So now Shvuat Ha'edut, men, only rechokim and only by non-relatives. It has to be only people kasher le'edut. And now bifnei Beit Din mipi achevim. Rabbi Meir says, if he himself says it doesn't matter where you are, but if he swore in Rak Beit Din. And Chachamim said, Bein mipi atzmo, bein mipi achirim, only in Beit Din. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.